yes, guys. So right now we are here. We are going to take a tax tour bus. So you can see this is the parking area. The parking is here. Once you come, you park your car here. You can see cars are moving all around looking for where to park. So now we are going down to where we can find the buses that we are going to take for a tour. Yes, so right now we have arrived in Boston and we are going to check in for our buses that we are going to take. But we want you people to see what this town looks like. If one time you take a tour or you want to visit Boston, this is the place where you can come and then hire a bus. So you can look at that bus. It's called Dax Tour bus. This kind of buses are majorly used by most of the tourists who want to travel on land. You see, it has tires. If you want to go around Boston town, you hire that bus, and it can also go into the water. It gets into the water and it changes into a boat. But when it is on the ground, outside here, you can use it as a car. You can see there are also so many interesting things here happening. You can see people are having fun. See? Let me just take you around and you see what is going on here. So people who are taking their tours, who have come to visit, see. So I just want to show you people around, see what is going on here. So people have already boarded into their boat and I think they are going around in the water to get the geography of the place, to know the geography of this place. You take a boat. That's as you can see, Chelsea Town Navy Yard. So that one is full and I think it is setting off, as you can see. Yes, so please subscribe to my YouTube channel as I show you places around. Just as I told you, this is the Dax Tour, and now the people are already set. It's now getting ready to move and people are having fun. They also have buses. If you cannot take a Dax Tour, you can take a bus, an open roof like that one. Yeah, look at the town. Yes. Look around, yes. Look Look at the buildings. So I want to take you the other side of the road so that you can see how children are having fun and what is going on here. Here there are also some of the restaurants around where people are eating meals. There are so many people who come to visit this town, as you can see. Look at the buildings there, you see. This is Boston town. I really wanted to cross the road, but I have to wait. I want to cross the road and go to the other side. Yeah. So, tourist bus. Time. Not sure. Sorry. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So let's take this direction. So some of the people having their small retail shops selling different items, as you can see. People who need rings, some fun, some drinks in case you get thirsty here. Yeah, please keep on and keep moving with me as we check around. You can see there are so many things, earrings. And some art. Some art. Look at this decoration here. At the same time, the kids are having fun with water. So this is a place where people bring their children to have enjoyment. You know, with this hot season right now, so the water keeps popping up and go down as children enjoy. Wow. So that is what happens here in town. People come, visit, bring their kids so that they can have happiness. You know, the most important thing is happiness. So I want to cross the road back. Right there. Yes. There's also a seated toilet here. When you come to the dark tours, there's a seated toilet here. But I don't know where you can go and get the keys. But if you ask around, I think they can show you. Yes, so in case you need to eat something, there are small restaurants here. You can get in there, buy a drink, even alcohol. Some people buy even the wines.
Oh my God.
So that is the cafe building. And then down here you can see small boats. You can now see the other side of the town. Yes, please like the video and don't forget to subscribe as I keep bringing good places, good things into your eyes. Look at that building. See? Look at this, my people. This is Boston town, Boston City. You can see people having fun. So many people come here with their families. They enjoy. Yes. Yeah, look at this building. It says Wings 19077. 19th century.
19 what?
19th century 77.
What's the meaning of this?
Century.
Ah, century.
Look at this. Hold. Aso. Sorry, I don't think that I'm camera.
It's already recording. It's already, you have already pressed.
It's recording already. Just watch.
But it's on me, not on you.
Then you turn the camera.
Okay.
So people, if you are a visitor, if you want to visit Boston, please just come to Boston. There is a harbor here. So many people are here. And people visit to look at interesting places like this. You know, this town has a very big water. Fish is caught around. And people come here just to visit these interesting places, make themselves happy. So once you're outside there, just come to Boston, have fun, take your vacation, and find yourself. Yeah. So here is the harbor, as you can see. Look at the harbor here. People boarding trains, boats. So right now, as giving you update in this area here, this is where people come and pay for a boat to take a boat cruise. As you can see here, so many people are here, and those who have cleared are already here. As you can see, they are now waiting for their time for them to clear and get in and go for their tour. Yes, look at these pictures. Yes guys, this is just, you see how some countries are gifted. This is just, these are restrooms, you can see here. These are restrooms, but you have to take steps. So once you come to the harbor here in Boston, these are public restrooms. See people are out there, but you take steps to come and use the bathrooms up here. Some countries are really well set. They are really well prepared and ready for their people. You don't regret why people pay taxes, because all the services provided. Okay. Yeah. Một bike. Ekala benyoy. So guys, as I told you, we are taking a duck tour. So right now This is where we are.
That's it.
That's it.
That's cancelled, right?
No. So here, this is the duck tour we are gonna take. And it's taking the people of Uganda as tourists who are going to visit different places, water, and the road. Brother, take me one from here. Oh my God. Yes. Oh.
How are you?
Hi everyone.
Good, man.
Good. So we're on another show.
Another show. You did one last night, man.
Did I? So you can see right now,
Yeah, you were
here is a group.
performing at the same time.
You can say hi to people.
Hi.
So we are now here on a duck bus. Yes. So we are going out. We are going to tour the town, Boston town, and then also go into the water and see how the car moves in the water. You can see so many people are here, and they are going to experience the kind of life which is on land and in the water, and the systems. The advanced cars we have today. Okay. So the driver is in and is getting himself ready.
Welcome to Boston Duck Tours. To ensure that you enjoy your fully narrated tour of the city, please direct your attention to our brief but important safety announcement. Please remain seated and keep your arms, legs, head inside the vehicle at all times. Parents and guardians, please help your children adhere to this rule, both on land and on the water. Smoking and vaping are not permitted on the duck at any time. In the case of an emergency on the water, your deckhand and United States Coast Guard licensed captain will provide you with instructions as needed. In the event of a fire, we have 2 portable fire extinguishers, one at the front of the duck next to the narrator, and one at the rear of the duck under the last seat on the driver's side. We also have an onboard fire suppression system that can be activated by the captain or deckhand. If we need to evacuate the duck while on the river, the quickest route is over the sides. Push firmly on the plastic windows to make them fall. The rear portion of the canopy is retractable. Unlock the latch located on the back of the canopy and slide it forward as indicated by the arrow on the roof. There are life jackets overhead on both sides and in the back of the duck. The smaller life jackets with the red tabs are for children or persons weighing 90 pounds or less. The larger life jackets with the yellow tabs are for persons weighing more than 90 pounds. In the event of a water emergency, please find your life jacket and then assist others when needed. There are 2 life rings on the duck, one above the driver's seat and one attached to the outside rear of the duck.
You ready for a duck tour? Yeah! Friends, Romans, and duck boat guests, lend me your ears. My name is Drakespeare. Bill Drakespeare, and I will be your conductor today. It's my great honor and pleasure to welcome you to the Boston Duck Tours and the historic city of Boston. As you might have guessed, I'm a trained Shakespearean actor. I was destined to be one of the greatest Shakespearean actors ever to grace the American stage. Then I started auditioning. In Hamlet, I played Yorick's skull. Anybody that knows that show knows that is a head role. And my favorite part was in Richard. I. That's the one where the king keeps yelling for a horse, but he never gets a horse. Guess who played the horse? I never even had to go on stage. Recently I auditioned for the Scottish play, which I'm pretty sure is Braveheart. I auditioned for the part of Dan Spot. He's got a huge scene with it. Of this production, Captain Stevie. Let's give it up for Captain Stevie. He's going to be driving us through these crowded, curvy streets. Then we'll go for a big splash into the Charles River. Now I know everybody listened carefully to that important but brief safety announcement. So believe it or not, Boston didn't always look like this. 400 years ago, there weren't any buildings. There weren't any streets. There weren't any people. And believe it or not, there weren't any Dunkin' Donuts. I got a map. This is what Boston would have looked like 400 years ago. It was known as the Shawmut Peninsula. Shawmut's an Algonquin word that means living waters. We had water on one side, the river, water on the other side, the ocean, some freshwater springs in the middle. In the Massachusetts tribe lived all around here. But they didn't live on the peninsula. They would come here to hunt. They would come here to fish. Massachusetts. After the second winter here, they decided, oh, the weather's too cold for us. They left, except one man, William Blackston. Blackston made an agreement with the Massachusetts tribe to move on to the peninsula by himself. Blackston had some books, built a cabin, planted a garden, got some cattle. Life was good for William Blackston until 1630. That's when the Puritans arrived. 150 Puritans led by John Winthrop moved onto the peninsula. They immediately took over. They changed the name from Shawmut to Boston. Puritans weren't very creative people. They were running away from Boston, England. They get here, they name it after the place they're running away from. They were very strict. They were puritanical. They spent 6 days a week working, 6 hours, 10 hours in church on Sunday. Uganda, Africa. Wow, you came all the way from Uganda to see me. You guys, come on. Wow, this is awesome. Where are you guys from? You know about Blackston. You know about the Puritans. This area here was Long Wharf. Doesn't look like a very long wharf, but years and years ago, we would have had merchant ships all the way up to that brick building. Well, we can't even see it now. This was a very long wharf. I'll show you how long it was. So is this everybody's first visit to Boston? You live here? Where do you live?
West Roxbury.
West Roxbury. You came all the way from West Roxbury to see me? I think, so we would have merchant ships all along this wharf 300 years ago. The water came all the way. I'll show you where it came to. We are headed towards the site of the Boston Massacre. Do you guys know about that? So you guys know a little bit, right? You know about how the British were in charge and we had the Revolutionary War and we got rid of them. So this is where the Revolutionary War began. Some will say the Boston Massacre was the first conflict of the Revolutionary War. Boston was the British were imposing taxes on the Bostonians. The Bostonians didn't like that because they didn't have any say in what went on. So they were protesting taxes. So they were the Boston Massacre started out with a teenage kid that was teasing a British troop guarding the custom house. British troop eventually hit the kid with the butt of his weapon. The kid went running to a local tavern. Tavern patrons came running. They surrounded the British troop. They started throwing snowballs. We have 3 signers of the Declaration of Independence. That was the document we sent to the king saying we want our freedom. We have Sam Adams, Robert Treat Paine, and John Hancock. Has anybody heard of those people?
Yeah.
How about Benjamin Franklin? Benjamin Franklin's parents are that big white obelisk in the middle. Benjamin Franklin was born in Boston. His brother started a newspaper around the corner. Benjamin went to work for his brother when he was 16 years old. His brother treated him very badly. So bad to be lawyers. Ridiculous, right? If ever I needed somebody to argue my case, I'm gonna get a woman. This school here opened up in 1908 exclusively to teach women law. It was initially called the Portia School of Law. Anybody happen to know Portia? Not the car. Portia is a character from Shakespeare's The Merchant of Venice. Portia famously dresses up as a man, poses as a lawyer to get her friend Antonio out of a very sticky situation. Strangely enough, in Shakespeare's time, women couldn't be actors. The actor playing Portia would have been a man, dressed as a woman, dressed as a man, posing as a lawyer. We actually have instances in American history of women dressing up. He was a writer. He wrote macabre short stories. We got his statue coming up on the right over here. He wrote macabre short stories and a poem called The Raven. Oh, we can't see it anyway. Oh, there he is. He was shunned by the literary circles of Boston. Back then, everybody was all about. On the right here is the Hurley Building. This is a fine example of what's known as brutalist architecture. Brutalist architecture is a French term. It means raw concrete. This is a stairwell that was featured as the stairwell to the police station in the movie The Departed. Anybody know that movie? You with the P hat. Are you from Philly? You from here? Charlestown? Charleston. What's with the Philly hat? Oh, all right. Welcome. You here for the week?
Just a bit.
So, fun feature of this building is, if you're looking at that stairwell, there's a blue and white sign on it. Look directly above the blue and white, the Lechmere Viaduct. You might recall from ancient Roman history, aqueducts carry water above land, viaducts carry people above land. Our subway lines are actually color-coded. The green line follows our emerald necklace. That's 8 miles apart, some green spaces going through the city. The red line goes to Cambridge. Cambridge is where Harvard is. Harvard is the Harvard Crimson. Silver line goes to the airport. Airplanes used to be silver. We got a blue line that goes underwater. The orange line follows Washington Street. When the British were in charge, Washington Street was known as Orange Street after William of Orange. Oh no. On the left is the Museum of Science. Big dinosaur out there. Here's another one of our Boston Duck Tour stops. We got a third stop in Copley Square at the Prudential Building. We'll see the Prudential. See the vehicle on the water. These is reality through these windows. The back roof does retract. The front windshield drops down. We got life jackets for everybody. Red tabs for 90 pounds and under. Yellow tab for over 90 pounds. We got a life ring up front. Another one hanging off the back of the duck on the outside. I'm going to turn on the radio that gives us communication with the United States Coast Guard, Massachusetts State Police, and our own Boston Duck Tours Dispatch. Captain Stevie's going to throw the vehicle into low throttle, turn on the propeller, turn off the street lights, turn on the marine lights. He's going to beep the horn. Right.
It's now getting into the water.
Here we go.
I'm gonna
No, a propeller. Picked any river in the country, they chose ours. We had the dirtiest. The band is the Standells. The song is Dirty Water. Anybody know it? That goes dun 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 dun. Well, I love that dirty water. Bam bam bam. Oh, Boston, you're my home. Bam 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 bam. We still hear that song at Fenway Park when the Boston Red Sox win a baseball game. 1970, the Environmental Protection Agency, the EPA, came along. They ruined everything for us. They tested the water in the Charles River. They gave it a grade, D-. Anybody ever get a D-? Let me tell you, that is just a glorified F. The teacher gives you a D- for one reason. They don't want to see your little face in their class next year. They're like, yeah, he's good, D-. Thanks to the efforts of the Charles River Watershed Association, the Department of Recreation and Conservation, and the Charles River Shut up, out. The Environmental Protection Agency now gives this water a grade of A-. As a matter of fact, the Charles River is the cleanest city river in the country. You might look at it saying, it does look very brownish. That's the result of leaves falling in. Leaves fall into the water, they emit something called tannins. So are you just visiting? Where do you live? Bicycle? Everybody?
Quack, 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 quack.
This kid right here. Come on up. What's your name? Sean, how old are you? Have you driven a duck before? Yes, twice. Alright, we got a professional. Alright. Charles River separates the Newtown.
But there's a Newton on the other side. Newton.
Yeah, Newton. We'll get the picture with him. Give me a camera. You lean over there. Have him get out of the way. From College of Newtown to Harvard College. Now Harvard University. The wealthiest university in the world. Alright, Mr. Groom. You've had your fun. Yeah, take some little duckies. And stickers. Alright, you can go now. Alright, if you look over to the left, we got a view of our State House. The gold dome of the State House is 13 pounds of 23 karat gold. If you're looking over there, you're looking at 4 centuries of architecture. The State House is 1700s. The buildings around it are Beacon Hill. Those are 1800s. The dark skyscrapers are 1900s, and those silver towers are this century. Alright, nice job, buddy. Way over there's a white sign with a red triangle on it. You can see a crane behind it. That is the Citgo sign in Kenmore Square. That's where Fenway Park is located. Where the Red Sox play, the oldest Major League Baseball park in the country. This is the Back Bay. 250 years ago, that was all water. That's all sitting on mainland. The building with the antenna on top is the Prudential building. You can go up the top of the Prudential to the You want photos? You bought your ticket online.
Yes.
There was a club where you can donate $1 to our Black Give Back charitable program. We take that money at the end of the year, we match it, give to clean water, we give to education efforts and veteran services. Would we happen to have any active military or veterans on board? Alright. Did you already sign? You want to do it again? This being a military vehicle, we do ask any veteran to sign the rule of warranty. That's that back there. This area here was once 2 miles wide. We filled it all in. Along the banks over there, you guys see some stones holding up the land. Those are not stones at all. Those are the buildings we tore down in the west end of Los Angeles. You're looking at the greatest neighborhood in this side of heaven. Alright, buddy, nice job. Let's give somebody else a chance.
Thank you. Oh my
We have
God.
one more time for one more. Alright. Yeah, take some duckies, stickers.
Yeah, thank you.
Give me a camera.
Driving the water port.
You want video? Look this way. Give me a big smile. Nice thumbs up. Awesome. So long. King Charles I. It gets better. King Charles I wanted to be an authoritarian ruler. He tried to take powers away from Parliament. Parliament wasn't going to let King Charles do that. They chopped his head off. King Charles I was beheaded. Was Uganda part of the colonies? The British colonies? When did you guys get a breakaway? 62? Nice. We honor King Charles every year. We have rowing races on the river in those narrow scull boats. See those guys like that out there going, hey, 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 hey. The races are called regattas. Ours is called the Head of the Charles Regatta. Somebody might be wondering why this vehicle is known as a duck. On the factory. They are not DUCK, however, they are General Motors was producing vehicles for World War II, depending on because they are front-wheel drive. You take the letter K, you hold it like this is the configuration of front-wheel drive. And the W is because there's not one rear axle, but two rear axles. That's where we get D-U-K-W, duck. So does anybody know that building? They will let you stay there for free. They serve your Captain Stevie. Let's quack at these guys. Come on.
Quack, quack, quack. Another one is there.
There's another one. Get ready. Yeah. On the left, that is the Lynch Family Skate Park. That is the oldest, the largest outdoor skate park in New England. You guys heard of the molasses flood? Anybody? This is the strangest story in the city's history. So does everybody know, do you guys know Boston's known as Beantown? That's like the nickname of our city, is Beantown. That's because of those Puritans. Those Puritans had all kinds of silly rules. One was you weren't allowed to cook on Sunday. Back in the 1600s, even before, any soccer players? That's the smallest soccer field in Boston. Back in the 1600s, even before refrigeration, you could make Boston baked beans on Saturday. They'd still be edible on Sunday. Beans on Saturday carried forward from the 1600 Puritans all the way to my childhood. When I was growing up, every Saturday night we had beans and frankfurts. In my house, everybody in the neighborhood's house. That's just what we did around here because of those Puritans. The alcohol company painted it brown. That took care of everything. Do you guys know about Prohibition? This was so the war ended in 1918. What the country was facing then was prohibition of alcohol. They were going to ban consumption of alcohol in the country. You guys don't know about that? Yeah, from like 1919 to 1933, liquor was illegal. But that was the 18th Amendment. They were going to allow, after the 18th Amendment was ratified, the Sixth Amendment thing. They said, we're going to give you a 1-year grace period to give everybody time to finish up all the alcohol in the country that they already had. So alcohol bad, turns in the church to indicate if the British were going to go by land, which would take much longer, or by sea. Actually, the Charles River, they got across the Charles River, they'd towards Lexington and Concord. It'd be much quicker if they went by sea. So that the church they used to hang lanterns in, one if by land, two if by sea. Just to tell the people on the other side of the harbor how quick they were going to get over there. Have you guys been here? Daniel Hall, Quincy Market. Have you guys been there? No? That is the #1 tourist attraction in Boston. Daniel Hall was built in 1741 on land and with monies donated by Peter Manuel. The building was later enlarged to design by Charles Bolton, which was the first registered architect. Coming up on the right, we get a nice view of our old state house. This is where the British governor ruled from when the British were in charge here. There's a brick building here. That was built in 1713. So in the 1950s, they put an elevated highway in Boston. It was right in front of the... Let's give it up for Captain Stevie! And you know I'm gonna get one more quack out of you guys, right? Let's give it our all. Ready? Out! Folks, thank you for joining us today on the Boston Duck Tours. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day and the rest of your stay in Boston. Thank you very much.
So, guys, we just came back from our tour. You can see everyone has marched out. We're now getting out. Our tour was safe. We went from the inland into the water. And then we entered in the water and took a tour with the ducks tour cab, or rather boat. As you see them, there are so many that we met on the way. So it was really so safe and awesome. We really had fun and made friends, met different people.
I do have some animals before Virginia reaches.
Good one.
So for me, some questions. Yeah, good. So let me talk to you just about this ducks tour. Some people are they would like to come and see from Africa.
The duck tour is 80 minutes long. Does 1 hour on the land going through historic sites in Boston, then it goes on the Charles River for 20 minutes. You get beautiful views of the Back Bay, the tallest buildings in Boston. It's just exciting.
So how much do people pay for this?
I think it's about 50 to 99 or something. Depends. They do have discounts for veterans and senior citizens and children. So you can go online to our website, bostonducktours.com, and you can make your reservations there. We've got 3 different stops. You can go at the New England Aquarium, the Museum of Science, Boston Museum of Science, and the Prudential Center in Copley Square.
What challenges do these machines have? This car can it fail in the water or?
They do. If they fail in the water, we rescue each other. We tow the other one out. We have had situations where they've broken down in the water. We hook up to another duck and tow them out behind us.
Oh, yeah, so it was really very interesting. We liked your story, the way you talked. So
Nice.
that was really so much.
My
How
pleasure.
many trips do you make in a day?
5 trips a day.
Strictly?
Yeah.
Can't you go beyond that?
If somebody gets sick, I can take another trip. I can do 6.
What
But
about
for the most time, it's 5 a day for me.
for you? What about the truck?
Same, 5 a day. I have the truck, different truck every day, different duck every day.
Oh, different ducks every
Yeah,
day?
a different driver every day. We have 28 different ducks.
So sometimes you also drive or you are just
No, I just talk. But we do have some that do drive and talk. Not at the same time. You're either driving or you're narrating.
All right. Nice, that was good. Thanks a lot.
All right,
People are gonna see and they will be coming to Boston to take the duck tour.
Yeah, definitely. Check
What
out
about
the duck
night?
tour.
Do you have duck tours at night?
No, the last one, the latest ones we have are 7 p.m. in the summertime.
Okay. All right, that was
They
good.
start at 9 a.m.
All right.
every half hour.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Nice to see you.
Smile.
Everything funny. Yeah, I know. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Abariya dola chaka isina. Abariya dola chaka isina. Wanjo ke mane rumati.
My YouTube, subscribe, KISSMAN-D, baby I love you, baby I miss you, subscribe.